Good evening and welcome to Cochrane Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. We have your Bowling Green Falcons men's soccer team tonight playing Wright State. I am Stephen Jenkins, and I am joined here by Joe Sullivan. Joe, how you doing?
Doing well, Stephen. How about yourself?
You know, I've been under the weather the last couple of days. I've been in a bad way, but I am drugged up, all legal drugs. And I tell you, beautiful weather, some Falcon soccer. I'm feeling better already, and I'm feeling like a big Falcons win tonight versus Wright State.
Excited to hear it.
Yeah. So let's just get let's get past the ugly stuff first. We're 0-2. The season is young. Both games kind of weird. The first game was just a strange game. There were some individual mistakes. We had a big comeback off the head of Ebby, where we felt like maybe we could get it back to 3-3. Didn't end at 3-2. And then away at Penn State, defensively sound all game until a late goal conceded. I know Coach wasn't happy about that one. So here we are, 0-2, playing Wright State at home versus the I-75 trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. Wright State, I think it's important to note, enters the game 2-0. So it's going to be a good game, absolutely.
Absolutely. Hey, Joe, when you played here, tell us your history with the I-75 Cup. I don't think it ever left your side.
Yeah, so I think the I-75 Cup probably started when Coach Nichols started coaching the Falcons here in BG.
Okay.
And it was just kind of like a playful kind of trophy that I think got created just to kind of have something to play for in this game because we play each other every year.
Right.
And so, yeah, so ever since I got there, the trophy, fortunately, we were able to sneak out 4 wins, so it never left our hands. But
so you had it the whole time. Now, did you keep it in a special cabinet, or was it just out and about?
Yeah, we
sunflower seeds into it?
No. We have it on a pedestal in the locker room, so it's something that everyone in our it's a goal going into the year.
Okay.
It's just one of the few handful of things that we can have a tangible benefit or tangible goal to have in that.
But right now, it belongs to Wright State.
Yeah.
So we're trying to take it back, and you can see if you're following the broadcast, it's gleaming over near the scorer sub table over there. You can see it in the beautiful sun. So we're going to try to bring that back home for you tonight.
Absolutely. Excited to see it. BG starts off in the white color, the all-white kit, and then Wright State going the complete opposite. They're in the all-black kit tonight.
BG attacking the south goal. And boy, you cannot ask for a nicer night for soccer. It is gorgeous. What do you think Bowling Green will have taken away from, I know at least the first game we watched in great detail as we broadcasting it, and I've read a little bit about the second game where it sounds like we had a better defensive shape. What are you expecting today? Maybe changes, adjustments? We know Coach Nichols is really good at adjustments.
Yeah, he absolutely is, and I think a big one that if you look at the season so far, we have not led at any point in the season, right? You know, we've always been playing down or tied.
Yep.
So I think that's going to be a big goal in this game, just to kind of get up to a hot start, get out front, and then not have to play from behind.
Absolutely. Especially to get a go-ahead goal. First goal at home would be huge.
Absolutely. And it's an awesome crowd tonight, too. I think it's important to note. We got a lot of people here in attendance.
Right away, Anthony called into service.
Probably a little too close for comfort for Anthony's liking there.
What do you remember about Wright State? Obviously, it's going to be a different team every year, but probably still some players from when you played for the Falcons.
No, I remember Wright State is a very good team. You know, they're well organized.
Okay.
They're very athletic.
Okay.
A lot of these players are from Ohio on both teams, so they all kind of grown up playing against each other, and so they all know each other. Okay. It'll be a tight game, absolutely. It's never a blowout against these two teams. It's always a neck and neck fight.
Right.
And that's a big note. I just want to pick up on really quick too is I'm looking to see if Chris Brennan can have a big game today. You know, we all know what he's capable of. He's been pretty quiet so far this season.
Yep.
So, and I know how he is as a player. That doesn't really bug him. So looking to see him have a big night tonight.
And where do you see him getting that service from that he needs? I guess he doesn't need it. He can make chances for himself, but but certainly there's a style of his play. There's a goal, the kind of goal he likes, where he needs some good service, I think.
I would say definitely coming from the flanks. So Peter Pugliese here right in front of us, number 12, is playing kind of a right winger. And then Tate Robertson on the far side on the left wing. Two really, really good players.
And we know
delivering service.
Tate can create some chances.
Yeah.
He really
Tate knows how to whip a ball in, absolutely. And that's what Brennan's looking to get on the other end of.
Yeah. And a statistic that should be encouraging both to coach and to Falcons fans is that Bowling Green has outshot and had more set pieces, corners, than their opponents in the last 2 games. So you think, you know, some of that luck we'll get some luck in those numbers, and you'll start to see some goals start flowing in. So.
Yeah, I watch a lot of hockey. You know, they say throw pucks at the net and good things happen.
Yep,
so
yep.
Let's hope that happens tonight. Some good things happen if we throw the ball at the net.
Yeah. Cochrane Stadium, located about 500 yards east of the hockey arena here. I grew up there. I went there as a kid growing up in Bowling Green. Saw many a game. I won't tell you how far back, but I wasn't too far off the national championship in '84. I'll just tell you that. And you could get popcorn for 25 cents, and I think pop for 50 cents. So that tells you
the good old days.
Yeah. Little battle in the corner, I believe. Bowling Green defender put that out the side instead of letting it go out for a corner.
No, it was well defended there by a shield. He just kind of shielded him off.
Yep.
And then we're going to take looks like a goal kick. If Anthony,
oh, it is a goal kick.
Yeah,
right.
if Anthony can get a ball.
He needs a ball. One of these wonderful young ladies, 17. All right, there you go. We want to thank all of our ball boys and ball girls that help out at Cochrane Stadium. We appreciate that, and we hope to see some of them on the pitch someday.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're excited. They're getting to watch some really good soccer. And hopefully
inspired
as they go along.
Yep.
We're just going to work on the distribution piece a little
bit. Maybe a little quicker. I don't know if you've seen
she had some nerves. I
don't know if you've seen the Real Madrid video where the young ball girl basically is running with the team, gets a ball, throws it into Ronaldo, and he scores.
I have. We need some of those here.
Yeah. I like that Brennan takes a rip there at the end. Always good to get the ball in the back of the net, get a little feel for the ball. And I missed that. Was that a foul or was that called offside?
Yeah, it was an offside.
Okay.
Good win there by Tom.
Yep.
Tom Roble getting the start tonight.
Yeah, we've heard news that Mo Mustafa is out with an undisclosed injury. Always bad news to hear that. You were just telling me before the broadcast of just how athletic, how good of a player he is. And I think that sometimes he goes under-recognized. He's not necessarily the most flashy, but he's always kind of where he needs to be. And, boy, he's got goals in him.
Absolutely.
It's hard to replace those goals.
Yeah, and Tom's a qualified candidate to come in and replace him. But like you said, you know, Mo is a really good player. So it's always tough, but
hey, Tom Roble's ready to go.
Exactly. Next man in is the saying.
Yep.
Here's Robertson. He's getting hung on by the Wright State defender. No call from the ref there.
Going back by the Falcons. Let's see if we can move in numbers here. Nice little give and go. Little dummy on the ball.
Well defended there by Wright State.
Yep.
Not much flow early on.
No.
Both teams kind of just feeling each other out a little bit.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the team that makes that early mistake and is playing down for the rest of the game. Bowling Green looking to switch up their formation since the last time they came out. I think they're looking to play with 2 forwards. So the 2 Chris's, Chris Sullivan and Chris Brennan, playing up top a little bit more, staying a little high, playing with 1 central defensive mid and Zach Bisher, and then 2 kind of players in terms of Vinny Warner and then Jensen, kind of playing that 8 role is what it's called in soccer. Kind of a lot of up it, but also they're expected to come back a lot more too.
Now, of anybody in the world, you would know Chris Sullivan's preference. Where does he prefer to play on the pitch? Where does he see himself?
I think he's more of a.
Likes being up top.
He likes to be up top a little bit.
Who doesn't? Right?
Yeah, exactly. he's good on the ball and likes to distribute. And I think him and Brennan both pair really well together.
Yeah.
Good chance here. Tate cuts in.
neither team really able to sustain a lot of possessions, kind of back and forth.
And I like that from the ref. The Wright State player went down really easy trying to get a call, and the ref's trying to just set that precedent early on in the game that he's not going to have it tonight.
Great clearance back to Anthony.
And that's what he does so well. Can find Peter on a pinpoint ball right there.
Great distribution.
And Wright State does the exact same thing. Good win there by Tate.
Absolutely.
Wright State was creeping up a little too far. Kind of just got in there and intercepted it.
I think they're putting balls over the top, maybe pragmatic. It feels like the middle of the pitch has been a little clogged up, so trying to jumpstart things by sending them over.
Spread things out a little bit.
Yep. Sloppy from the Falcons there. Eric will be yelling from the sideline. Coach Nichols will be yelling from the sidelines to tighten things up. You can see him pointing, giving directions. Sloppy passing is not something he's going to be happy with. Yeah.
The Falcons are okay with this. They're kind of sitting in a little bit, letting Wright State have possession in their end. Sometimes they'll at certain points in the game, they'll let things kind of just come to them, make Wright State make the first move coming forward.
Good shape in the back for the Falcons. It looks well contained. Of course, as soon as I say that, Wright State has a chance. It's number 11, Derry Kofe for Wright State.
Good chance there for Wright State.
Good chance. Anthony got laid out. I think he was tracking it the whole time. Don't put it past Anthony to give you a little show in the air, whether it was wide or not.
He's not afraid to get the jersey.
No, he's not. We've got a good laundry team.
Good play there by Wright State. Really good layoff there.
Yep.
Fell to number 8. I think that's Jackson Dietrich. Not too far off.
Nope.
Good ball there.
Again, Wright State goes over the top, onside. Falcons come back in numbers. Number 8 making a run for Wright State to the box. And that was just a miscommunication, yeah.
Falls nicely to Peter Pugliese. Tries to clip one in to Chris Sullivan, who tries to knock it down to Chris Brennan, but intercepted by
That was a hard ball to do anything with. It's hard to take a soft touch off your head, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is where Wright State's been really dangerous so far. BG turnover, and they're off to the races. That'll go just wide, but it's been good for Wright State, and just kind of, they're sitting back, having BG come, and then quick counter.
Quick counter, yep.
So the Falcons got to look out for that a little bit more.
Great ball from Anthony. Off Chris Brennan's head. Just couldn't quite find a lucky bounce.
This is BG sitting in again, kind of almost daring Wright State to play through the middle. They haven't yet.
Now they'll press a little harder here. Yeah, and Wright State has been really successful in playing these long balls. They're finding channels that they can get through. Let's see if the Falcons try to move the ball up the flank, and they do.
Got a nice overlap here coming from Vinny Werner.
Thought Vinny might look to put a cross in. A little too hard of a touch there at the end. Still some attack from Falcons, which we haven't
seen too much tonight, so that's better. Yeah, absolutely. Wright State goal kick. Abby soars for it, but misjudges it.
Yep.
Good interception there by Tate Robertson.
The long ball has been pretty friendly to Wright State so far. They've gotten some good bounces, and don't know if it's sustainable, but we'll see if they keep trying it. Poor clearance from Anthony here, and he's going to count on his back line to bail him out, which they do. Brennan was looking for service up the right side of the pitch here.
You got Chris Brennan wide open. Yep, good ball. They'll bring that down.
And he's going to run with that. Look for some overlap here.
He's got runners.
Zach Fisher gets the rebound. He's going to.
And that's where Zach Fisher's so good, just kind of picking up those loose balls. He does a really good job of controlling it and then instantly finding feet. Good service.
Boy, that was great. That ball really whipped in. It looked like Chris Brennan had a shot to get ahead on it there.
This is BG's first real spell of attacking here. Let's see if we can't get another chance. Oh, great ball. We've got them pinned in a little bit. Wright State on their heels. Right as I say that.
A little too much.
Catching practice for the Wright State keeper.
The Shield may be a little too eager to join the attack.
French center backs, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I'll tell you, Laurent Koscielny for Arsenal, boy, when you needed a goal at the end of the season, he was good for it. Keep you in the Champions League.
Good track back there by
Great track back, but boy, I'm troubled by how easily Wright State is getting behind.
Yeah, they're just missing that last touch there.
Yeah, they are.
Good ball there by Abby to find Tate out wide. And this is where the Falcons have been threatening. Ball goes out, and I think they'll probably set up for a long throw here.
I believe that's Mo warming up.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
Good sign, or maybe I don't know if he's not going to play, but he's still practicing, you know, getting warm, keeping limber. So that is a good sign.
Yeah, it looks like Mo Mustafa, Charlie Macheski, and then Matt Walters all warming up.
This looks like kind of a set play. Chris Brennan frustrated as the ball, sails over his head. Good idea, though. Looked like a set piece. Does Coach Nichols practice those with you? You have some set?
They were just a set little play. I kind of have guys in line, and everyone knows where they're going to go.
Yep.
Nothing too complicated. I was kind of surprised at how easy BG was able to get a cross off there.
Yeah.
long ball. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's working. So
yeah.
You understand why they keep coming back to it. BG looks to switch the field.
Great ball there by Zach Fisher. Wright State doing a really good job of just getting numbers in behind the ball right after they turn it over.
Maybe takes one touch too many trying to square up a cross there, and the ball's deflected out of play. Wow. Chris kind of pirouettes and rips one in.
Good job by Peter just to hold up play there. Yeah, good possession hold. Good ball. Zach Fisher's been all over the field picking up those seconds right there.
And this is kind of the most sustained attacking possession we've seen the Falcons have so far. So this is encouraging. Yep,
Wright State has all 11 people behind all 11 players behind the ball. So it's tough to score, but it's also tough for them to get out at times too.
And I'm surprised to see Bowling Green not press. They already have the manpower up the pitch. But I know Coach Nichols' philosophy is kind of a bend, don't break. They're not obsessed. He's not obsessed with possession numbers, you know. So
absolutely,
call it kind of a loose press or a light press.
Almost, they'll press when they see something they like.
Yeah.
But they're more than fine with Wright State passing it around their back line.
Wright State threatening, appeals for a penalty.
Ref stops the clock. It doesn't look like he's going to award a penalty, but it looks like the Wright State player is hurt. Yeah. On the ground right now is number 9, Stefan Barakovich.
And I didn't see what happened. There may have been a clash of heads.
Hopefully it's all right. He looks to be getting up to his feet. No trainer necessary.
It looks like the Falcons are going to be entering some substitutions here too. It looks like Mo may be coming into the game.
Yep, absolutely.
We've been hearing a yellow card has been given to a player. We're going to wait to confirm with our expert team up in the box. Another long ball. And Ebby is there to clean up. Kind of an overhead kick.
Good ball there. Chris Brennan picks up, finds Vinny out wide.
Ooh, Vinny gets a lucky bounce.
Oh,
beautiful dummy.
Rip it.
Oh, boy. Tate Robertson can hit him, too. Maybe
so that's BG's best chance of the game. You just like to see him kind of put it on target. But real good play there.
Absolutely.
Kind of made something out of nothing.
And a beautiful dummy from Chris Brennan. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Just let it go through his legs.
Let it run. So we have Mo Mustafa coming in for Achille, and then Matt Walters coming in for Peter Puglisi. So it's nice to see Mo coming into the game tonight.
Absolutely. He's already barking directions and organizing his defense. Happy to come in to a 0-0 game. Well, he'd like to be in a 3-0 game to the good, but
absolutely.
I think he's going to be happy that we haven't conceded yet, because to be honest, Wright State have had some chances.
Yeah, both teams kind of have at this point. Really comes down to who's going to take advantage of what they got. You'd like to see Tate put that one on frame, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Great bit of control by number 4, Harvey Slade, to keep that ball in. Harvey Slade from Bournemouth, England. We have quite the international roster today. We have some interesting origins from Wright State. We have Thamesmead, England. We have, like you said, a lot of players from Ohio, but also Sweden and Ghana, West Africa. Las
all
Vegas,
over the
Nevada.
place.
Yeah, Kent, England. Truly is a global game, even at the MAC level. It's cool to see.
Good D there by Tom Roble, just to keep it from going out for a corner.
Evie with a huge clearance. We might have to go to commercial break for that ball to come down.
Evie doing what Evie does best.
And now here comes a little higher press. Maybe going to make Wright State work to get out, make a mistake.
Good composure there from Anthony, just to kind of keep possession for the Falcons.
Bit of a collision in the midfield. Looks like Zach Bisher was called for a foul. Boy,
that's a tough one. Number 9 spent
like
a lot
of
time on the ground.
A mutual coming together.
Yeah, I agree. It's bold by number 9. You know, I think he got cautioned for an exaggerated flop earlier in the game. He spent a lot of time on the ground today.
Well, he's committed to it now.
He's got to make the ref believe it somehow, I guess.
Jackson Dietrich probing, finds number 11. Derek Corfey, who's had a lot of the ball today. Chris Sullivan, great leading pass. Finds Jensen. Oh, another great pass. See if Finney can get there, not quite. See maybe if the Falcons don't press a little bit here. Good move. Abby with a nice bit of skill. Boy, we saw a couple of those in the home opener from Evie. Explosive.
Wright State number 27, Dominic Tajik, coming in for number 9, Stefan Rakvich. So Wright State makes their first sub of the game. Trying to keep some fresh legs up top.
Yep.
It's forward for forward swap. Good press by Brennan.
Makes him make a mistake. He hurries him a little bit. Let's see if anything comes of this.
And that's just good hustle there, you know.
Working hard.
Without him working that hard,
Yep.
we're not in the position we are. Wright State might have the ball right now passing around.
Absolutely. Small things add up. Oh, beautiful nutmeg. Oh, Matt Walters can't quite find the killer pass.
Good read there by Zach Fisher. Yep. Quick head up. Finds Chris Brennan. Swings out right to Jensen, who's going to have a go.
Maybe a little ambitious. I don't hate it, but.
I like it, though. The freshman, he's.
And like you said, sometimes putting it on frame, you know, make the goalkeeper work a little bit.
Yeah, make the goalie make it safe. That's a good hit if it didn't get blocked, it looked like.
Yeah. Not great distribution from Wright State's keeper.
And BG coming right back at him. Matt Walters has made a big impact since he's come in.
Chris battles for it, can't quite keep possession.
Good job by Tom just to keep possession. BG's going to swing it back around. Find Tate. We're coming right back at him. Good piece of skill there by Tate Robertson. He's gonna have a go here. He's gotta.
He loves that cut in, doesn't he, on his right foot?
They play him out on his left just so he can kind of take it in, cut in on his right, and he's ready to shoot.
Yep.
Good little move there, but like we said earlier.
Yeah, I gotta get these balls on frame. They're sailing.
Neither team has a shot on goal yet tonight. Lots of shots, just not money on goal.
Yeah. Sounds like Samir Perez will be coming in for Brandon McNitt. Foul called against Bowling Green. Webby takes one off the face, doesn't even wince.
That's going to be Anthony.
Oh no.
I jinxed it.
Anthony had a slippery ball there. Chris Sullivan bowled over. I don't know how anybody could protest that.
Good job by Sullivan. He knew the contact was coming, so he felt the second he was going to get hit, it's just going to go down pretty easy.
Yep. Great ball. What can Sullivan do with it here? He's got two bodies on him. Oh, and gets bowled over. Clear foul. But that's just great hold-up play. To hold the ball up like that.
Absolutely.
A little slow to get up. Looks like maybe he sprained a wrist.
Ref stops the clock. It looks like he's going to have a word with number 22 on Wright State.
And that was just sloppy. I don't think they needed to foul.
They had two defenders.
Corralled.
Yeah. He just came in like a bulldozer.
Yeah.
Which BG will take all day. This is a really dangerous spot here. You have to see Tate Robertson kind of just whip a ball across near post and have somebody kind of
he takes them from both sides, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Tate's talking to the ref saying, hey, let's get this thing going.
BG kind of sensing, you know, Wright State might be on their heels a little bit. They don't want the
going.
clock stopped. Yeah.
Right.
Don't give them a chance to break. And that's a tough spot for all the players because the sun is right at the perfect angle at this time of night where it's very tough to judge things. You'll see all the players kind of have a hand up in front of their face.
So they can see.
This is my least favorite part of the game.
It's like driving at about, 7:30.
Yeah. This is good for the Falcon State's probably just going to whip one in hard or maybe go to the back post. He eludes to the back post to Mo, who's going to head it back across.
Oh, boy.
Falls to Chris Sullivan. Oh, that falls
ping pong's back in. There's a lot of white shirts. Boy. And now the Falcons really have to be careful of a counter here.
Good job by Jensen. Just cut that out and chips it over to
Tate. Onside. What can he do with it? Tate asked for a foul. I'm not sure it was there. I think he might have kind of got his own ankle. But he's down. Hopefully he's all right. Falcons fans not happy with it.
More like Tate's parents not happy with it.
It might be Tate's parents. I think you're right. When you were playing, did you ever specifically hear your parents' voices?
No, my parents weren't necessarily like yellers at any point.
All right. I played t-ball as a kid, and my mother is British, and you could hear her from anywhere.
That's funny.
So Charlie enters the game, and we hope it is not at the expense of Tate Robertson for the rest of the game. Probably just to knock, have the trainers look at it. Yeah.
He looks to be all right.
And the disappointing thing about this, obviously beyond the injury, is the Falcons had some steam building on a couple of attacks, and both times it's been kind of slowed down.
Yep. Wright State getting a chance to catch their breath.
Regroup.
Yep. Say, the first 10 minutes of the game, it was all Wright State almost.
It was.
But the Falcons have done a good job of kind of weathering the storm.
And Abby with a great skill, can't quite pull it off at the end, but he'll track back and help win the ball back. Great tackle.
Ball.
Oh, you hate to see that called. That was a great tackle. What do you think? Maybe we're just homers. It looked like a great tackle from here.
Yellow card is pretty harsh on that one.
I thought it was a little harsh, too.
What's even more shocking is that assistant ref on the far side had no angle, and he's the one whipping his flag out like crazy.
Yeah, it came in pretty hard from the back.
I think that's kind of just what, Ebby is. That's how he plays.
Yep.
He's so much more athletic than everyone that it looks like a foul.
So Ebby on a yellow, though, with a lot of game left is a little disconcerting.
Yep. Good spot here for Wright State to whip a ball in. I was watching their Twitter earlier, and this is where they scored for last game.
Mo with a good clearance.
Falcons do a good
ball's
job
away. Let's see if they can break here. Maybe not just too far. Great clearance. Wright State will take a quick throw in. Number 18, Samir Perez. Zach Fisher launches the attack. Charlie up the left.
This is interesting. Charlie kind of playing out of position. He came in for Tate. He's playing kind of that left wing, which I'm really interested to see how Charlie. Oh, that's a foul.
Yeah.
All right, good. I was gonna say if you're calling the one on the other side, you better call it this time.
Absolutely. And now will Charlie take this?
That's a good question. It looks like Brennan wants it. Somebody that can just whip the ball in kind of hard near post. That's what you're looking for. BG gonna send their big boys up. Mo Mustafa, Ebi.
Well, what a great first goal for Mo this would be off the head. I would love to see it.
Coming off the bench and everything would be awesome.
On a beautiful night at Cochrane Stadium.
It's a dangerous position, absolutely. Let's see what Chris Brennan will do here.
Takes it on the ground, but it could. Thought it could take a BG deflection, but into the hands of the keeper. And we're still waiting for our first goal here at Cochrane Stadium. Bowling Green State University Falcons versus your Wright State University Raiders. Playing for the I-75 Cup, still gleaming in the sun there. Probably blinding players if they look over at it. Oh, a very generous foul given. And Wright State will have this ball in an extremely dangerous place. Anthony will have some work to do. I was going to call it a little farther back than I thought.
Yeah, a little too far for a shot here.
Yeah. This awkward distance, he's going to try to find a runner here then, or what's your plan here?
Yeah, I can't tell. Number 11, Derry Corfey, looks like he's setting up for a shot here. I don't know. It's going to take a lot from there to beat Anthony.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I would assume he's probably just going to try to run up and clip it to somebody, like somebody's head.
Yeah.
But he's going to go for it. That's catching practice.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you for that gift, Anthony Stead. Chris Sullivan quickly takes a throw in, sees that some Wright State players are out of position. Now he's going to have to go it alone against two defenders. Call it.
They're going to call him for that one. The ref said he's pushing him on the ground.
And boy, again, that was surprising. It looked like a handball on the ground. To me. Those battles on the corner are always kind of a coin flip 50, as far as how they're going to call it.
Absolutely.
Ball's pinging around. Outside of the
good
foot pass there.
Too bad.
Too much.
But another good ball by Zach Bisher.
Yeah.
We've said his name a lot so far tonight.
Absolutely.
He's been an asset so far for BG moving forward. Got about 8 minutes left in the game, in the first half, so I'd like to see BG get a couple more quality
still
chances.
Scoreless, but there have been chances, that pseudo chances, let's say, for both sides.
Half chances a little bit, absolutely.
I think Tate would like to have a couple shots back.
Yeah, I agree.
With a long throw. Let's see if the Falcons try to maybe switch the field here. And just too many bodies. They just needed to switch the field there. Looks
ref
like foul call, though.
Yep. Zach Fisher was getting held a little bit there. Good call by the ref to spot that one. He had a perfect angle on it.
Yeah. Maybe evening things up a little for a questionable call earlier.
Yep. Same thing that we mentioned earlier. You know, Zach Fisher just doing a good job of picking up those balls.
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up, yeah. That's what you want a center defensive mid to do. Get it, clean it up, and find feet. And he's done a really good job of that so far.
If you can be part of the attack, so be it. But don't forget your role.
First line of defense. Mo, good.
Mo puts it on target.
So we have tonight's first shot of the game.
Yep.
First shot on goal, I should say.
Yeah. It looks like they're going to count one for Wright State.
Oh, okay.
But
1%.
I don't know.
Oh, they're going to count that one that the kid thought he could score from 6
Yeah, yeah, they are. If we could put a decimal up there, we could put like a .25. Wright State will try to cross a ball in front of goal, and it goes out for a corner kick.
That looked like number 28, Lyndon Everly. He did a good job there, kind of just hold up play.
Yep.
Grab a corner for his team.
Doing the small things.
See if the Falcons can deal with this one.
And they may take this short, and they do. So number 22, Zach Bergmeyer. Chris with that great pressing goes out for a goal kick. Again, you talk about the small things. Anthony gives him a little shout out. He says, hey, that was all you.
And that's perfect for BG. That's what they want. You know, Wright State doesn't even get a ball or any service into the box. So good job, well defended. And like you said, good hustle by Chris Brennan to force that.
And you see those short balls with teams where they don't have a lot of confidence for their corner takers to really whip it in, or they just try to mix up looks a little bit?
Yeah, probably not trying to draw out the defense a little bit. Play it short, hope people kind of come out of position. Good run here by Matty Walters. Good hit.
Oh, and it takes a deflection. Yeah. Boy, that actually could have been a good deflection.
Good run there, though.
Yeah.
He had one mindset the second he picked that ball up at half. He was running at people.
Lyndon Everly gets up a little gingerly. Looks like he's all right, but he may be coming off soon. Oh, Ebby with a beautiful ball. Chris Brennan goes to shoot, just defender right in front of him, kind of didn't see it.
There's Mr. Reliable Zach Fisher getting on defense.
Absolutely, and that could have been bad.
Yep.
Let's see if Chris could spark something here. Good tackle from number 18, Samar Perez, to win that ball for Wright State.
And gives it right back.
No foul.
Ball's going to go out for a BG throw.
Good idea from Chris Sullivan.
Finds it right back.
Could have some room here.
Yeah.
Nice beautiful back heel.
Try to find Chris Brennan's head. Good ball, though. Good service there by Matt Walters. Nice little back heel as well.
Zach Fisher switches the field. I think that was intended for Ebby, but Charlie finds it.
Somebody's got to give Jensen a shout there. He didn't know anybody was on his back. Breaks on here for Wright State.
Coming to win the ball back.
Good hustle there. And good job by BG there. You know, it looked like numbers on for Wright State. They got numbers behind the ball really fast. And that's one of those just tangible things, is that's just hustle and comes down to grit. And that's straight from Coach Nichols.
That's where those mornings
6 a.m. running up the hill all the time.
Yeah. I don't know if you could coach hustle and hard work into somebody, but you can coach probably laziness out of them.
Very, very
right?
easily, yeah.
And whatever you have left is what you have. And if you got a hard worker, then you got a hard worker.
Very true.
I'm sure you don't miss part of that regimen, or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe that was
the
part
6
of
a.m. I'm all right. I don't really miss that too much.
Was that up Bill's Hill?
Yeah, we would run up and down that hill all the time.
We could see it in the distance.
I spent hours on that thing. I do not really miss it very much.
It's a popular sledding destination on the west side in the winter.
Well, like you said, it's a good way to just get everyone in shape pretty quick.
You all suffer together. It builds some camaraderie.
Absolutely.
About 30 seconds left in the half. Let's see if there's anything in it for either side. I think both sides might be happy just to get out and regroup.
Right. BG probing a little bit.
Ball's put out.
20 seconds, so still plenty of time. Just got to get something moving towards net here pretty soon.
Ball ends up on Zach Fisher's foot. Charlie might not have enough time to do anything here.
They're going to call foul, but it doesn't matter. They're not going to be able to set up in time to take the kick, and that's the end of the first half.
So end of the first half, we've got a total of 3 shots on target. The game was pretty wide open. I think Wright State had most of the attacking chances early on, but it kind of evened out, and I would say even BG kind of had the better of it towards the second half.
I'd say the first 10 to 15 probably went to Wright State. They were lumping balls forward, getting in behind a little bit. BG did a good job of kind of adjusting mid-game, and I'd say, like you said, probably the last 30 minutes went to BG. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. 0-0.
Yep. All right, folks, we'll see you back here in 15 minutes. out and about. Boy, they're pretty young over there too, but we'll take it.
Absolutely, we'll take fans anywhere we get. The ref stopped the clock. He gave number 11 on Wright State. I believe his name is Derry Corfey. He gave him a yellow card for dissent.
Boy.
So already,
yeah.
Fast start here.
Less than half a minute in.
I think that puts the card count to 2-1 right now.
It does, yeah. Yep.
So 3 players right now on the field sitting on a yellow.
We'll see if that factors in at all, either with what happens on the field or possible substitutions.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
Referee's been summoned by the Wright State coaching team. They're not super happy. A lot of hand motions, gesturing, some pantomiming. They could be playing charades. It's hard to see from here. And so why is dissent so hard? I mean, when you're watching your favorite team in the Premier League or at MAC level or high school level, whatever, and you see them yelling at the ref, you're thinking, just don't do that. You're going to get a yellow, and they do it. Is it just the heat of the game? Is it something that if you're not a player, you can't get it, how mad you get?
It's just the emotion, like everything built up in you. Like you're trying, everyone on the field is trying so hard to win.
Yeah.
The second something doesn't go their way, it's like just a huge rush of adrenaline. And
who would you say is the hottest head that you played with?
That's a tough one. I'd probably say Jacob Roth.
Okay.
He played right back for us. Yeah, you don't want to get on his bad side at any point. He would definitely be up there for some reason.
Chris Brennan seems like he might be a hot. Maybe not though. Maybe that's
Chris
just
Brennan
his playing
does a good
style.
Yeah, he does a good job of drawing it back when the ref's looking at him. You know?
Wright State thought about playing out of the back, instead going back to the bread and butter, this long ball.
Good challenge there by Zach Fisher.
I'm really impressed by these Cochrane Crazies. They can't be more than 7 or 8 years old, but they are pounding on the boards, carrying the flag.
Trying to feed some energy to the players.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it. It's going to be awesome if we score down there. Players run over to the boards and high-five them.
Still arguably the coolest celebration in college soccer is jumping over the board, the Cochrane board.
Absolutely. It's like our Lambeau Leap, right?
Yeah.
Chris Brennan gets an awkward foot on it. I thought it might take a good spill for us still. I feel like we're due some luck. Anthony comes out, left that a little late.
Yeah, I thought he was going to take it one time, but he let it bounce. Yeah.
Tries to collect to go up the right flank and just loses it. A little sloppy touch there. And wow, Mo, what a professional to track that ball in the air, head it back to safety.
Good job just by BG right there, swarming the ball.
That looked like Vinny winning that ball.
Yeah, good job by Vinny going over there. He finds his feet here. A little heavy touch, but it works out.
It does, takes a positive deflection. Shoot the ball in. And you know, he did not have a lot of help over there. He was kind of struggling for ideas, and then it was 2v1. So I think that I don't think it was a shot on goal, but I think that cross was probably all he really had in his locker.
Yeah. You'd just like to see him kind of bring that to his favored right foot, maybe.
Right.
A little more comfortable whipping that in. Peter is.
And maybe do it sooner before the second defender closes down.
Yeah. took too many touches there. Slowed things down a little too much. BG's done a really good job on those goal kicks, just winning that initial ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and it may stop Wright State from trying to go long all the time. Ooh, Wright State looked dangerous, and they had a sloppy touch of their own. Looks like it goes out the back for a goal kick.
Anthony to try to find Chris Brennan's head here.
He doesn't quite, but still Falcon ball. Peter Cookies with the throw-in, finds Zach Bisher.
Good play there by Peter just to switch the field. Yep.
Great ball in. Just too much from Chris Brennan.
Good ball there by Vinny to find Chris Brennan in a pretty dangerous area.
It was really good. The end product just not quite here today for either team. This could be a game where one goal wins a game.
Yeah.
Zach Bisher hit pretty hard.
Ref called a foul for a handball there. So Zach,
I'm glad you caught that.
Zach thought he was fouled, so he laid on the ball.
All right. Yeah, that's. I didn't see that. Now he's getting talked to for throwing the ball away in disgust. Doesn't look like it'll be a card just to talking to.
Yeah.
Falcon throw-in, taken quickly.
Another Falcon throw-in.
Wright State chooses to play back to the goalkeeper, build out of the back. Falcons will press a little more here than they have. Again, that light press. But boy, pressing really takes it out of you if you're going to do the full press. And if only one of you does it or two of you does it, it's not effective, right?
So it's got to be the whole team.
It's got to be coordinated.
All 11, yep. Good job there by Tom Roble to track back.
Wright State on the attack. Good ball into the box, but headed away reliably by Mo Mustafa. Better in defensive presence. Ebby helps there.
Good job by Peter just to see that one out. We should have mentioned earlier, it looks like the Falcons did change a couple players at the start of the second half compared to what they started with. So Tate Robertson looks like he is not coming back out for the start of the second half. And then Mo Mustafa, instead of starting off on the bench, starts in place of Ashiel Robin.
Right.
So those are the only two changes for BG.
And is Tom Roble on the pitch?
Yeah, he is. He's playing the right center back.
Right. So Roble and Mustafa playing next to each other in the second half.
It's pretty much going the exact way they came off the field at the end of the first half. Good job by Anthony to be vocal there, just to let Ebby know that he's coming.
Ebby shields.
Quick distribution, trying to find Chris Brennan. Good touch.
Nice little layoff.
Good job by Peter to track back there. Keep possession for BG.
Harvey Slade was looking to run there. See if BG can cross a decent ball. Oh boy, and the ball, it looked good to me.
Good build up there, yeah. It was a good ball by Chris Sullivan out wide. He found Vinny, who kind of just tried to deflect it
off
with
the
his
body.
chest.
Yeah, maybe a little higher.
The ref's gonna say no corner.
It's gonna be a goal kick to Wright State.
Two subs into the game, so Charlie Macheski coming in for Chris Sullivan, and then it looks like Tate Robertson coming back on the field, so that's a positive
good to
sign.
hear.
Yeah, he's not done for the night. He takes out Matt Walters.
And this is a pretty potent attacking group now. You've got Charlie, you've got Tate.
Absolutely. And they got fresh legs too, so look to see them buzzing around.
Oh, over the top, boy, I think that might have been off. Wright State still trying these long balls over the top. Cochrane Crazies are going crazy. I lived near a pig slaughterhouse growing up. I'm not saying it sounded exactly the same, but there were similarities. In a good way. You know, loud, squealing, boisterous.
Well read there by Ebby.
And boy, that was some speed. Oh, that's a cynical foul, and it certainly will be a yellow card.
Yep, ref's going to stop the clock. That's a yellow. Good to see Peter get up
and
right away.
He acknowledges it right away, basically saying, I had to foul him. So
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
They both
smile on his face.
Yeah. So that yellow card goes to number 13, Alec Felipe, out of Milwaukee area, so somewhere up in Wisconsin.
And boy, Peter turned the Jets on there, didn't he? I mean, he was off to the races.
Yeah, that's why that's why they fouled him.
Yeah,
if he doesn't bring him down there,
he's gone.
He's running.
Zach Bishop with a fantastic ball right to Chris Brennan's foot. This is where out for a corner. That's where I love to see Brennan always go 1v1. I just love him 1v1. And I'll sacrifice an errant, lost ball. Yeah, because he's so often he'll not make the guy, or he'll go around him. He's so low to the ground.
Yeah,
he just makes
it's tough to get off the ball.
Yeah, and he just makes things happen. So a lot of guys who say you don't want him to take him, you want him to recenter the ball, or you want him to ship across. With Chris, I always like it when he attacks the defender.
Put his head down and do what he does best. Tate Robertson here going to take the corner. He's going to whip it in.
Let's see what these fresh legs do for his crossing.
That's that set play that they keep trying.
Oh, boy.
Almost worked. So they keep swinging Mo out to the far side, lobbing one in and having him put it back across. Good job by Mo. It fell to Ebby, who
got
tried
a foot
to get
on it.
Yeah.
That might be a souvenir out in the parking lot.
miscue there by Wright State.
See what the Falcons can do with it. Need to cross the ball up to the middle of the pitch. Oh, great ball.
Nice.
Boy.
Well out there by the Wright State goalkeeper.
Capitalized on pretty well by the Falcons to attack there. Now Wright State on the attack. They have
good save
Anthony with
by
a kick save. Fantastic. Boy, it's end-to-end stuff now.
That was up and down. And that's why soccer is such a fun sport to watch. You know, it's 5 seconds ago we were in on their end.
Yeah.
And break away the other way. Great save by Anthony. Little kick save.
There's your hockey for you.
There's your hockey. Little kick save.
I wonder if Anthony's been to a hockey game. We'll have to ask him here at BG.
I wonder if Anthony knows what the word hockey means.
I think he does. I'm sure he does. But yeah, not a lot of hockey in West Africa. I'm guessing. You know what? I'm assuming that. Maybe we'll have to do a little. We'll do some investigation. We'll get back to the listeners on how many pro or semi-pro hockey teams there are in West Africa. I'll set the over/under line at 0.
I think that's pretty.
I think I'll take the
closest thing they probably have had. To
well, I guess you can't take the under on 0. I'll set it at 1.
Yeah, valid. BG going to set up for a long throw here.
They might have field hockey, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's crawling up Ebby's back, and the ref just had an amazing view of that. I don't know how he doesn't call that.
That's a tough one, you know.
Well, is it the kind of thing where he's got to give a penalty if he calls a foul?
Exactly. Yeah. It's one of those that
exactly.
The ref doesn't want to make it about him as best he can.
Abby's shielding the ball really well there to protect Anthony. Oh. Anthony has some choice words for the attacker. And it seems like tempers are starting to flare a little bit. It's
number 13, Alex Felipe's got to be careful there. He does the exact same spot. He's on a yellow.
He's on a card.
Yeah.
It's getting a little chippy. But hey, when you're playing for a cup, that'll happen, right? When you're playing for a trophy. Yeah. It's like the regular season, the playoffs, and the championship all in one game.
Agreed. They're going to call Zach Bishop for trying to go over the top there. And like you mentioned, tempers flaring here a little bit.
Yeah, but it's good to see a Wright State player helping number 26. Got to give props, helping stretch out Zach there. Restore some of the decorum on the pitch. So I think that's a total of five cards total.
Yeah. So a lot of people on the field have to be pretty careful at this point.
Wright State players are frantically trying to organize their attack here. Pretty good ball in.
Yeah, well read there by Tom Roble, who heads it out. And good job by Tate Robertson just to keep that from going out for a corner.
Awesome hustle. Oh, and a good ball if Charlie could get on that. Wow.
Too bad. That's positive out of Tate, you know.
Yeah.
We weren't even sure he was going to come back in tonight. I think the ankle's pretty okay at this point.
Boy, Evie can hit him into orbit. Lost that one in the lights, it was so high. And that was just beautiful little pick out with his foot to win that.
He read that pass really well.
Cool as you like. And had to be careful. If you got an ankle or something there, A, he's on a yellow already, and B, they were in the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
Charlie gets wide here. Nutmegs and then questionably gets fouled.
Earns a BG throw. They're going to slow down and set up for a long one.
And it surprises me sometimes that Tate takes these. Is he just the best? I would think you want your kind of, I guess you don't want your taller, longer guys. You want them there taking. So
I think you'd argue Ebby can probably throw the ball farther, but he wins so many in the air that it's just not worth having him throw it an extra 10 feet. A couple subs now. Looks like Charlie and Chris Brennan checking out, and Chris Sullivan and Matt Walters checking back in for the Falcons. So giving Brennan a really well-deserved rest.
Breather, yeah. Boy, he's got a motor on it.
BG's been pretty dangerous on these, so we'll see what happens. The ref is really just staring at the pile of bodies right there. He's saying, I'm watching everything.
He's doing an inspection. Back it up slowly. Call a foul, I believe. I think that was. I've seen a few players slip tonight. I wonder if they're starting to get some condensation on the grass.
Yeah, the turf's a little wet. Slippery. But I think the Fiesta players, they enjoy that.
Yeah,
makes the ball move a little faster. A little more of a professional type of field vibe to it.
Gotta get the longer spikes out.
The metal studs.
Yeah. Free take taken quickly.
Good job by Mo just to realize.
Shield,
he's not going to get it if I let it run. Anthony's right behind me to pick it up.
Coach Nichols having some words with the ref. I'm sure they're respectful and constrained and restrained.
It's just at that point though, like in the game where the ref has made this, he stops it every 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is very dissimilar to the home opener, which we really didn't talk about the ref. And it was a 5-goal game. There was a lot going on, but boy, he seems determined to be the star of the show here.
We're sitting next to the young lady running the clock, and they're making her work tonight.
It's a bit of a thankless task. It's stop, start, stop, start. now the official will run all the way back to speak with Anthony, and I don't know what he could be.
I think he's just letting him know because it was in the run of play, so he's just going to drop it for him. Just you can't start. Yeah, exactly. You can't start with the ball in somebody's hands like that. Anthony elects to kick it long. Chris
that was a boomer too.
No, Vinny Warner, sorry.
Kind of a swarming press now. Profitable too as Falcons come away with the ball.
It's going to find Peter Pugliese.
I wonder if Eddie will get more involved in the attack towards the end of the game. I think Coach Nichols probably feels like a win is a must after 2 opening losses. I don't think he's trying to play for a draw at home.
Absolutely not, yeah. Good draw there by Peter. Just not enough. This is a good job by the Falcons. You'll notice Wright State getting a ton of numbers behind the ball. And the BG is just kind of keeping the ball locked in. So even if Wright State wins it, it's kind of coming right back to the Falcon. They're going to jam it right
That's
down.
A good ball. And you could argue that was a pretty hard check.
Ball stays in though. Ref's going to wave Matt Walters with the ball there. Oh, great save there by Anthony. Good attack there by Wright State as well. I think it's important to add. Anthony had to make a crucial stop there with his right hand.
So about 21 minutes left. I wouldn't say it's been a thriller.
By any means.
But we're still hoping for a late Falcons goal. Plenty of time, that's for sure. Well, we saw Ebby score 2 in about 5 minutes at the end of our home opener. It wasn't quite enough, but it showed that Falcons could find a goal in a hurry, too,
especially
if they
late
need
game,
it.
Yeah.
Is there a chance Coach will move Ebby further up the pitch as the game goes on, or is he?
I would say if BG were to, knock on wood, give up a goal here, that we would.
Yeah.
But I think the mindset right now is
keep
first
doing
and foremost not give up a goal.
Yeah.
And so having Ebby back there definitely helps with that task.
Right. Zach Bishop with some great control.
Good job by Peter just to hold up play, find Zach's feet again. Miscommunication there.
It's ping-ponging around. Nobody's going to box out Ebby, that's for sure. Ebby's not real happy. He says that's 2 times he's done that. They're playing hard out there, that's for sure. That one was right in front of us. The I-75 Cup is getting a little chippy. It's getting a little chippy.
Both teams looking to bring it home.
Yeah. Now, did you guys drink like Kool-Aid out of it, or Gatorade or something, or is it purely decorational?
It just looks good in the locker room. We'll leave it at that.
I appreciate that, and I think we're gonna go. I think that's gonna be the end of it. I think that'll be the final word.
This kick there, kind of fortunate for the Falcons to find Jensen's feet. He finds Brennan with a really good ball.
See if they can run. There's an overlap. Oh, and Brennan saw it. He maybe tried to do kind of a little look.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll pick that out. Oh, and he just, another cynical foul.
Yeah, that's going to be a yellow for sure. It's number 26 on Wright State. Austin Kinley.
6 cards so
picks
far.
Up a yellow, yep.
And I almost wonder if Coach might consider taking Evie off just for a little bit.
Cool him down a little bit.
Cool him down, because I'm worried about him being on a yellow.
Too.
He's about ready to burst, and you just do not want to lose a player.
This late in the game, especially.
Robertson will head it back to Evie.
Swings it around to Mustafa. I think this is kind of that part in the game where Falcons are just looking to get their foot on the ball a little bit more, slow things down.
Possession.
Yeah, exactly. It's been really wide open in the last 15 to 20 minutes.
And that's where a lot of these fouls are coming from, right?
Yeah.
You know, trying to stop people from scoring on the break, you're going to grab someone's jersey or make a hard tackle. Right there for a second, it felt like the Falcons could counter with numbers, but well, I guess Wright State doesn't keep back. I've got a window pillar here that blocked 3 of them out.
Shot there by Wright State. A little wide. Anthony had it covered,
yeah.
But yeah, you're starting to see them kind of fight back a little bit, put some pressure on the Falcons here.
Got a beautiful formation of geese flying in the V formation over the stadium. Hopefully that's a good sign.
Wright State doing a good job stringing some passes together.
Yeah, a little 1-2
Haven't seen that much from them tonight, yeah. So it's nice to see them slow down a little bit. That should be Anthony's. Good job by both Mo and Tom there to just box him out. Yeah, box him out a little bit. Leaves it wide open for him. Anthony sees something he likes here on the left side.
He hits a long one. Big collision.
Chris Brennan not too happy about that one. That's all right. I like when Brennan kind of plays with a little chip on his shoulder.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's when he's at his best.
Good block there by Mustafa.
Had his eyes on the
Looks like the break is on. We can find. Oh, he
does.
Just
too much.
Good ball there. Good idea.
Boy.
Unlucky by Chris Sullivan.
Felt like he probably had to put a little heat to get it through.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's where you wish the grass was maybe a little drier.
But good job by the Wright State goalie. He saw that one coming. He was very off his line. Yeah.
With a cheeky little no-look pass.
You don't say that very often.
Oh boy, we looked strong in numbers for across the box there.
Numbers here a little bit for Wright State. Let's see if BG can recover, get some people behind the ball.
Boy, it really is back and forth, wide open.
This is kind of that time in a college soccer game where both teams feel, you know, whoever scores the next one is most likely going to walk away with the win, you know?
Yep.
Good job there by Jensen Lukaku. Lukaku, I think is how you pronounce it.
We could use a Lukaku on this team. Does Romeo have a
he's about,
younger brother?
He's about
they don't look very similar.
Yeah, a little bit. No, but I've been
might be Polish, I think. I don't know. We'll have to get confirmation.
I've been very impressed by his play tonight.
Absolutely.
Young freshman, you know, he's really new to the college game.
And Brennan has that one-on-one that he loves. Great cross back in front of goal. Boy, and it just feels like something's got to fall for the Falcons. Zach Bisher swarming with the press.
Ref's going to flag that one.
That felt a little soft, though. Got the
ball. Wright State selects to play short.
Switch the field up here. Look up that left side. It feels like Wright State's kind of playing with fire here, trying to play out of the back. It's like a little keep away, and boy, one rear pass could set off Brennan, but they do a good job of
keeping
out.
Possession. Yeah,
and there weren't a lot of Falcons back.
Ten minutes left in the game. Both teams just looking for somebody to be a hero tonight.
Yeah.
Somebody to step up. A lot of tired legs out on the field.
With some footwork.
You don't want to say that out of the too much.
I don't know. Allison at Liverpool had a nice like overhead little rainbow flip, but yeah, you probably don't want to see that.
Couple subs here. So Charlie Machewski back into the game and Peter Pugliese back into the game. They're taking out Vinny Warner and Matt Walters.
I think Tate might be coming out.
I think they're going to swing Tate to the right side.
Right.
Peter prefers to kind of be on this left a little bit more.
Listen to you talking like you played on the team.
A while ago. I'm rusty. I'm still working on it.
Wow, BG grinding to win this ball. Charlie through the middle, a lot of bodies, but plays a great pass. Brennan turns, going to hit the overlap. Does he see him on the left? He does.
See some service.
With some attack.
Good ball.
Oh, boy.
Unlucky.
Maybe the clearest chance of attack. It looked like
BG players are going to complain a little bit. They thought it was out for a corner.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Good win there by Tom Roble. BG's done a great job so far tonight on those 50-50 headers in the middle of the field. They look the smaller team.
They do, yeah, they do, and they did in our opener as well.
Yeah,
and we won a lot of those. So it's not always height; it's position, right? It's how you use your body.
A lot of it's just who wants it more, too. Ref's going to say absolutely no more from number 11. Anything happens with number 11.
He says no more time wasting as he lets the clock run. To warn him about time wasting. Boy, Chris wants a goal. You can tell.
Oh, good ball. Tay Robertson battling for that possession.
Chipped in beautifully.
Good fall.
Oh boy.
Good save. That would have gone in too.
Yeah.
He had a goalie, good play out of, I think it's number 26, Austin. Or no.
He would have claimed that as a goal, but
sorry.
we would have known it was a cross.
No, that was well done by the Joel, just to get up and tip it over the bar. Yeah, because that would have fallen.
He needed to put a hand on it.
All right, 7 minutes left. It's time for a Falcon goal.
It feels like one's coming. I believe that's another corner.
Yep.
It is.
Really good ball by Tate Robertson. Even better effort there by Mo Mustafa, just to flick it on a little bit.
Yeah. Cochrane's threatened to maybe take it short. No, switch up.
Set up. This game just feels like it has something late, you know?
Yeah, it's got a goal in it. Maybe just one.
Yeah. Let's hope it goes to the guys in white.
The good guys. We're just kidding. We're happy to have Wright State here at Cochrane Stadium. And to all of our viewers in Dayton, we're happy that you're here. On the attack again, and Evie will look to overlap here.
Good move by Peter Pugliese.
Oh! He carried. Boy, it looked for a moment like he carried that back into the net.
It looked like the AR on the far side had a really good aim on it.
Yeah, we're gonna trust him on that. Boy, you know, it can be all the way into the net as long as there's a millimeter that's not. So we probably had
one of those situations.
Yeah.
That was an awkward play too. Peter definitely was looking across that. He mishit it.
Yeah, hey, we'll take it.
Yeah. Gave the Wright State goalie a little more than he had hoped for.
Yeah. So the Wright State goalie earned his keep, no pun intended, on these last two Falcon attacks with just under 5.5 minutes here at Cochrane Stadium. Now it feels like maybe Wright State would be happy with a draw. What do you think?
I think both. I think Wright State especially would be pretty happy just to get into overtime and slow things down, have a talk over.
Yeah.
BG definitely looks to be the team on the front court right now, looking to win it in regulation. A dangerous spot for a free kick here for Wright State. Well won by Mo Mustafa.
Bit of a clattering tackle through Charlie. Escapes unscathed, no foul called.
Charlie Macheski going to check out of the game. Vinny Warner coming back in.
plenty of time here. 4 minutes left on the clock. And then it's more free soccer. We don't have a winner. Great little give and go. Can they find a killer pass?
Good ball in. Like you said, players going down.
Right, yeah.
Good little run there by Chris Sullivan.
Attacking, not afraid to take on some players. Great ball. Wow, what a great ball. Now Evie says I might have to do this myself. Comes charging in from the back, maybe a little out of position, but
that's some good pressure here by the Falcons.
Absolutely. Just hate to give up a counter here with everyone this far forward, but they must feel like.
And there, good job by Chris Brennan. Real dangerous spot here for BG.
Who do you like over this?
I think it's either going to be Tate Robertson or Chris Brennan. Yeah, those are the two options.
They'll tug it out.
Tate's the one putting the ball down.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got it.
Whoever puts it down normally seems to take it. But Chris said, I want to put it down.
Yeah, he's going to redirect it.
Look to have one of the two players run over it, and then the second person is going to sit back and hit it. Man, would this be sweet to just knock this one home.
2 minutes left. The crowd would erupt.
You cannot ask for a better spot. It's right in the middle, so then the goalie really can't shade one way or the other.
Get it up and down over that line.
Yep. You cannot ask for a better spot.
Now, will he drive? They did. I think they just rock, paper, scissors for it. There's no way that could be true, but with my aging vision, that's literally what it looked like.
Looks like Tate's going to run over this. Chris is going to run over it. Tate's going to hit it. Good hit.
Oh boy, what a fantastic save.
Off the post, it looked like.
What a save. I think he got a hand on it.
Regardless, great hit, great save.
Great hit, great save. If the post was involved, props to the post as well.
So a minute left here. BG looking to get one more real chance before it's over. They're going to set up for a long throw.
Let's go!
40 seconds left, and now probably the Falcons are going to look to soak this attack up, and we'll get some free soccer.
Wright State has an ambitious hit. Don't blame him. Clock running down.
Now with 10 seconds left, will we even try anything? It's unlikely. Looks like Anthony's happy with this one.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So we will be back after a brief intermission for 2 additional 15-minute halves and 10-minute halves. Thank you. Joe Sullivan corrected me. And we'll see you back here soon. back. 2 10-minute halves. Free soccer. Just kidding. It's always free, both online and here at Cochrane Stadium. So please come visit if you haven't yet. Let me just give you our next home game. That would be Friday, September 2nd. I'm sorry, September 7th.
Michigan State.
Michigan State, 7 p.m. That'll be a good game.
Absolutely.
Wow. Out of the frying pan into the fryer. And we do have one. We do have one before that on September 2nd, Western Illinois.
And for those of you watching at home and listening into the stream, how overtime works in college soccer, if you don't know, it's goal and goal. So we'll play 2 10-minute periods. First team to score, if there is a team,
just wins. They run off.
Yep, they'll run off.
Yeah. We just hope it's the Falcons. So Falcons now attacking the south goal. Tate Robertson with a nice little bit of skill. Skip around the defender.
Tom will.
Oh, and it did slip out. Boy, it had some spin and the ball was wet. So far, your player of the match, who did you give it to? I got to be honest, there hasn't been anybody that's really stood out.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I've been a big fan of Zach Fisher tonight. He's done a good job of just winning a lot of 50-50 loose balls.
Yeah.
Keeping possession for the Falcons, and then more importantly, every time we lose possession, he's one of the first people back, get behind the ball. Break on here for Chris Brennan. Ref, that would have been a foul. Ref decides to
play advantage.
We'll take the other one, ref.
Yeah.
No, the ref plays advantage here. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to go across the score sheet, and I'm going to say Joel Sundell with the 2 saves, maybe a third that we didn't see, has looked really good. I mean, he's kept the Falcons off the board. So
especially on that free kick at the end, that was a really good save. Speaking of him, he just picks it up right here. But I like that out of the ref. You know, he does a good job seeing that.
Yeah, it's always tricky with advantage, right? So whether to let it go, you got to kind of make a split-second decision. But I think most players would rather be able to continue an attack. Yeah,
the trickiest part is when, all right, if the attack breaks down, when do you actually bring it back?
Right.
I think that one the ref did a good job of just it was about 10 seconds after the foul. It's a little late to bring it back.
Zach Fisher, he just highlighted him, how good he's been winning the ball.
Just keeping possession, yeah.
Little Techers there. Chris Brennan with a soft touch and a great ball back. Possession for Tate Robertson.
Fortunate deflection there, finds Chris Brennan.
And there's just nobody in front of the goal.
Good ball, though. He puts a nice, hard little...
Just needed someone to make a run for him. And he was kind of so far ahead of the play. And go out for a corner. He really waited till the last second. He timed that perfectly.
Yeah. BG will slow things down a little bit, get their center backs up to try to win this. I'm interested on this side. We've seen Tate kind of do that play where Mo will sneak onto the back post. He'll try to find his head and head it back across.
He's definitely in the right position now. And it's kind of nice because it's forgiving. I mean, you can either do that as a set play, or if he hits it too far, Mo's there to clean up. So you can do it either way.
Exactly. And that is what they look to do. Mo goes up and wins it well. Maybe just a little too far out of his reach, so for him to get a clean header. And breaks
Wright
on
State
for Wright
will
State.
Counter. This is where the Falcons could.
But look at the Falcons, they're pouring numbers back. Yeah. Coach Nichols will be very happy. That'll be on the film session on Monday when they break things down. That's textbook out of BG, just losing it. You know, you think Wright State has numbers, but before you know it, it's 2 on 11.
Everyone's back. Yeah,
exactly. And that goes back to the fitness level that you spoke to earlier. You know,
back. Yeah. Wow. After playing 90 minutes, 95 now.
Yeah, and you count the 90 minutes 2 nights ago at Penn State.
Yeah.
There's some tired legs on the Falcons, but they're not showing it.
Probably shows a good understanding of the coaching staff too, that they know their players and they know who needs to come in, who needs to come out. They know everyone's minutes to a team. I mean, Coach Nichols and his staff.
And that's the neat thing about college soccer nowadays is they have a lot of tracking devices that the players wear, so they know.
I know Zach Mason is at the forefront of a lot of that.
Yeah, they'll have a computer out there that they're monitoring. This. And that's not just college soccer; that's a worldwide trend. Good ball out
Great
there.
pass this one game. Cleaned up extremely
well done by Tom. Yeah, it looked like that was going to be pretty dangerous, but great track back by Tom Roble there.
Great play all around. The ball that found the attacker was phenomenal too. Could not have been any better.
He brought that down really well.
So the I-75 Cup currently rests with Wright State. And so far, we assume that there's never been a draw in this. So we assume we assume that it stays with the holder, but we think so. Yeah, we don't know what else would happen. The coaches could arm wrestle for it, maybe. We don't. I mean, there could be some kind of something written in the rules we don't know about, but we assume it will be headed back down to Dayton if there's not a Bowling Green winner here.
If that's the case, then next year's Cup's worth twice as much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tate Robertson going to take the corner kick here for the Falcons.
He's been taking a lot of corners these first 3 games, and BG usually pretty good at finding goals through these, usually through no.
Falcons waved for a foul there by the ref.
Bouncing around here in the middle of the pitch.
This is that time frame where it's going to take something really special, it feels like, to find a winner. Just a big effort from somebody. A lot of tired legs out on the field. Number 28 on Wright State's going to be waved for offsides there.
We go back to that through ball to Chris Brennan where it just looked a little hot, but it was boy, he made a great run.
Exactly. And you almost wonder, like, Brennan fresh legs, if he's able to stretch
catch up with that ball. Yeah, the keeper was off his line pretty good. It might have been a big ask.
Yeah, I agree.
Jefferson was a throw-in for the Raiders.
Zach Bisher says, I'm just going to put my foot through it. Not taking any chances.
BG attack.
Great ball.
Oh, this is great.
He's found Chris Brennan. Hits it. Looks like it hit the post again. Good save.
The deflection just could not find anybody. And boy, the Falcons just feels like, you know, you make your own luck. It feels like the Falcons deserve some luck
something
after
at this
some
point.
Good
Yeah.
attacking play. Now the counter's on the other way.
Tom's going to
well,
read that
see
one
if they
well,
can
yeah.
flip. Tate might try to flip it here.
Oh, good ball.
That's going to be off.
Ref's going to wave it, yeah. Brendan puts it in
just in case.
It's like the equivalent of a really good basketball shooter. You don't want to see him throw it in the net.
Right.
So that's the end of the first overtime period. We'll be back for 10 more minutes. I think they'll put just a couple minutes on the clock.
We'll be back here in 2 minutes for our second 10-minute extra time half.
Second and final.
Second and final.
Alrighty, and welcome back. Final 10 minutes of overtime here. We're in the second overtime. So a quick little intermission there. Both teams have switched sides. Wright State with an early chance there. Put it in the side netting. Yep. That was a nice play by number 9 on Wright State, Stefan Rockvich. He just does a good job of creating a little out of nothing.
So next team to score wins. If we don't have a goal, be a draw at the end of the second 10 minutes. It's kind of hard to envision it now. The Falcons have had so much attack, but let's see. Hopefully I jinxed it a good one.
Mustafa with a good win there. Good little midfield battle. Oh, they're gonna flag Vinny Warner there. Yep. But not a lot of complaining out of BG, so maybe we just missed it. That's how you can normally tell.
Yeah, how much complaining there is.
Wright State gonna slow things down, bring their big center backs up, try to lob one in and find somebody's head. I really like Anthony's spot here. He's pretty far off his line.
Yeah.
He's like anything that's lobbed and he thinks he can go get, he's gonna go fly at it. Good track on the back post, yeah.
I think that was Mo.
That's going to bounce over his head. Chris
Now
Brennan, yep. This is what you want for the Falcons.
Oh, this is a great chance here.
You've got numbers. Oh, good play there by Wright State.
That was great. Kind of stuffed that because if someone could have found a killer pass.
We were on in the backside.
But still with the ball. Wright State territory. A little cheaply there.
Yep.
Come on, Derek!
Speaking of giving away cheaply.
This is that point in the game, you know, they've played so long.
Yeah.
They've played almost, what, no, 103 minutes.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Added up.
Not only are the legs fatigued, the minds might be a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But good ball by Tate to try to find Chris.
Oh!
Hits off his head.
We had a wild deflection that, if it had headed the right way, Chris Brennan, I only needed to see about half of the play to know that he just ran right through a Wright State player trying to win that ball, and you can't blame him. But he'll be Wright State ball. But boy, that deflection, if it would have just went straight back,
would have been nice.
May have been in the net for one of the craziest goals I would have ever seen. The Falcon faithful are chanting loudly. We appreciate their energy. It's been a long night with no goals, so it's awesome to see them still here. And I know the Falcons want to find something for them. It would be awesome. Boy, and another soft foul.
Pretty dangerous spot too. This is definitely in shooting range, I would say. Ref getting out the magic spray.
Keeping everybody honest.
I don't know, now that I see them put it down, it's still pretty far away. It would take something really special.
This would be a little ambitious. You think they'd have better luck trying to find a forehead. Especially with some height. Number 4, number 12.
19. Looks like he's going to take it on again, though. He does.
Almost as soon.
So Falcons make a sub with 5 minutes left in the game. They're taking out Peter Pugliese, subbing in Matty Walters. And that's what we were talking about, you know. At that point in the game, you'd need some legs, some fresh legs, some people that are going to be able to run.
Counter's no good if you don't have anybody that can run.
Exactly.
Run it. Let's see if Anthony can find Tate. No, he's going to get the other shot.
Well flicked on there by Jensen to find Matty's feet.
Chris Brennan is still pressing. He's running his heart out. Great header back from Mo. Just incredible possession. Tate's running up that left flank. Let's see if he can find a killer pass. Chris Sullivan, great pass.
And Tate out wide, he's going to go to his right. Good ball.
Oh, boy. And there's just not a body. There's just not.
You're getting the ball into good spots. It just can't find that last. Things kind of break down, but break here for Wright State.
Ebby has to be careful. Not, here may come a red card. And I can tell you, just right in front of us, that was completely unintentional. He was running with him.
Ref, thankfully, not going to show a yellow. Yeah,
that was
one of
that
those.
Was really good restraint because I could have seen that given as a red very easily.
Good job by Ebby to be pretty smart. He goes over, helps up the Wright State player. I don't think it was dirty. It was just kind of the legs got tied up a little bit. Yeah. But I'd also argue that if Ebby wasn't on a yellow there, the ref would have shown him more.
For sure. There's a whole scrum of players trying to win this loose ball.
No goal for Falcon throwing. Well defended there by Bowling Green.
So just under 3 minutes left. What do the Falcons have left in the tank?
Ref plays advantage there.
Boy, you'd love to see him get on his horse here.
Falcons trying to pour some numbers forward here.
Just, you're kind of spun with it, couldn't keep a foot on it. But one back, Zach Bisher, moving away again. Dealt with by Mo. Boy, Mo has saved us some goals in the back. Just about 2 minutes left. Chris Sullivan
tries to find Chris Brennan, yeah.
Yep, goes out of bounds, lets the Falcons maybe, it could be beneficial actually as the Falcons rush up.
Brennan gonna go for it.
I don't hate that actually.
I don't either, yeah.
Feeling like there's not a lot else going on. If that would have kind of knuckled up to the corner, it could have been hard to deal with.
Especially with how slick the grass is right now.
Yeah. Ended up being a pretty routine save.
It's about a minute and a half here. Let's see if BG can get one more half chance here. Try to get the ball to fall to the right person's foot.
Walk-off winner would be beautiful on such a nice night. You know, I do think that we want to highlight, you know, disappointing if we can't find a goal, but the Falcons have looked pretty defensively stout after a questionable first 20 minutes.
And a questionable first home game last week.
Yeah, and there's teams that are going to play like this against them. There's going to be teams that counter. There's going to be, you know, there's all kinds of styles. Yeah. So being able to defend all different styles is important.
Important, yeah.
They've shown that today. It's not one of the best performances I've ever seen from the group, but there's positives to take away from it.
Good tackle there by Tate Robertson.
Great tackle. He's got to get out of the back here. Maybe one last break.
Come on.
Chris is running. Boy, that looked.
Tate with a good in. Finds Chris Brennan. There's 20 seconds left. Let's see if the Falcons can get just one more chance here.
Wouldn't this be magical?
Good move by Chris Brennan. Finds Chris Sullivan. Ref.
Oh!
Ref's
goes down hard.
No, the ref says no.
Penalty.
That'll be all she wrote. Little late drama there.
A little late drama, so it ends in a draw, and the players are just wiped out, laying on the ground.
110 minutes of college soccer takes it out of you.
Yeah, and we're so glad that you joined us. We promised some goals to the good next game. I don't know if we can promise that. I'm promising it. Maybe not guaranteeing it, but we'll be excited for you to join us again. Again, that's September 7th, Friday, September 7th. Michigan State plays here at Cochrane Stadium, 7 p.m. Free as always. So hope to see you here on the stream or in person at Cochrane. Thank you very much. Go Falcons.